living room is a personal space that should bring comfort and feature some elements of design. I realized not long ago that my living room, well, it kinda sucks. First off, my rug was way too small, it had a color that did nothing for the space. I was also lacking a coffee table, which seems to be an important factor, specifically if you're hosting often. In the big picture, my living room just felt a little incomplete, and so I decided to do something about it. So welcome to episode 1 of Room Makeovers. Now, I would genuinely love to make this into a series here on the channel, so if you're on board with that, a simple like and a sub is all I really need to let me know if it's a yes or a no. Are we rolling? Are we rolling? Oh my days, my camera is like so crooked. What is this? But welcome. This is my living room. As you guys can see, it is currently very empty. We're doing a basement living room makeover. There's a multiple things that we need to do here. So first, I'll draw your attention to this. I have this bike here. It's good, it's nice. I mean, I use it on the occasion, but I'll be honest, I tend to not use it because I mostly work out at the gym. So this kind of gathers dust here. We'll be removing this and we'll be using this area here to create something. Now, as you would have noticed from a previous clip, we had a carpet here. We had a small one, a blue one that's currently sitting right about here. This I'm actually getting rid of. It was too small for the space. It wasn't complementing the couch well, it wasn't complementing the decor, and it wasn't working. It just wasn't working. So sometimes when things don't work, you gotta change it up. That's exactly what we're doing. I actually have a new carpet coming in, significantly larger, a more appropriate color, and I think it's just gonna complete this space. And there's gonna be a few other things that we're gonna be doing for this upgrade. I'm gonna be getting a coffee table. So I'm actually gonna take you guys off the camera here. Listen, if you guys are interested in this kind of video, you wanna see something a little bit more on the lifestyle side of things, then make sure you go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. I've noticed that most of you guys watching the videos are actually not subscribed. So if you subscribe, it just gives me a good indication whether you enjoy this kind of content. And I guess with all that being said, let the basement living room makeover begin. The very first thing I bought was a coffee table. And I know this seems a little bit random because you're probably thinking, okay, we should have started with other stuff. It's just, I found a really good deal on this coffee table. I had been eyeing it for a little while. It was in my cart on Amazon and it had just gone on sale exactly at the time of making this video. So it couldn't have been better timing. It was pretty easy to set up. And I like this one specifically. It has a really nice warm wood color and it also has 2 levels. So it's multifunctional and that's actually perfect for me. And as you'll see, it's not too big. So it ended up fitting really well into this space and it already looks a lot better. And now this is where we start to get some of the real upgrades. So I found this rug on Amazon and I was a little skeptical because I saw the price and then I was like, it can't be this price for this large of a rug. Now, as you see here, my floor is completely empty and this rug is gonna fill up pretty much the whole space. It's wrapped in this nice little packaging. It's all folded, but once you unfold it, it was actually really easy to set up. I started to realize quickly that this wasn't a cheap rug. It was actually relatively good quality, and I just ended up finding a really good deal, which I was really impressed with. Now, moving the couch was a lot harder than I remembered. We tried to put the rug underneath in the first place. It didn't work, so we realized we had to dismantle the couch and move it piece by piece, put the rug, and then we would be able to bring back the couch. This was a little bit more complicated than I thought it was. We also had to vacuum the area just to make sure that when we put the rug down, it wasn't all on top of dirt. It was on top of a rather more clean surface. But once we installed it, we immediately started to realize how much better it looked. And you guys could also probably tell from the footage, putting the couches back was pretty easy. The surface of the carpet is really soft and just kind of glides. So it was super easy to put the couches back. And from here, you'll be able to kind of get a better idea of what it's already looking like. The carpet, the new rug, new color, new size, significantly better, fits the area much better. And with the coffee table, it's already starting to look so much better. Alrighty, good morning. Welcome back to another day. So at the very moment, I'm gonna give you guys a bit of a look at what it looks like here. We have a few pieces, we have a few things that have joined. We have this new large rug. Found this really good deal on Amazon. It's really cool, it's great, it looks wonderful, and it complements this space so much better. If you can take a closer look at this, it looks so much better with this white, this cream beige carpet. We got this really cool coffee table that I've been meaning to get a coffee table. This one isn't too big. It's not too all over the place. The circular shape is honestly great. I think it just looks perfect. Complements once again this area pretty well. It's great because you have this top part here that you can put a bunch of stuff, and then you have the lower level, which I have just a few miscellaneous books and stuff like that. All right, now here's where we have room for growth. Basically, I'll show you another thing. I did add some plants. So we have this one right here and we have this one right here, which are really cool. They're very nice. And what I'm thinking is that here on the side, we have the couch, which is great. We have the table right here, okay? But we have space there. And I was thinking of getting an armchair, like just something to go there, because it's gonna tie in this whole place and it's gonna look so much nicer. So in order to do that, gotta browse for some inspiration online. Where's the best place to do that? Pinterest. I don't know about you guys, but one of the places that I like to look for inspiration is Pinterest. And I was thinking to myself, okay, so the next step would probably be an armchair. Kind of looked around a little bit. I did find a few options. I mean, there's a few color combinations. We have some leeway room. I've come to realize that finding furniture can be a bit of a hassle sometimes, and you keep searching, and then it's like the more you want something, the more you're looking for something actively, the less the internet's gonna give it to you, the less it's gonna pop up. Also, this one, it seems to be a pretty good option, a lot more affordable. It says bestseller. Again, not too bad. It seems pretty decent. This one right here is also a pretty good option. It looks a little bit nicer than the last one. I feel like these armrests are a little bit better. See how they're slightly thicker than normal ones. These look heavily uncomfortable, the black ones, but these look slightly better. Now, there was one more thing I did want to add to the setup, and I think that's a mini bar. This is one of the options that I had found. It's simple, it's clean. You have space for the bottles at the bottom. You can put some wine glasses and stuff like that. I think the top part is like a serving area, so this isn't a bad option. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got carried away. This clip was actually significantly longer than the version you just saw. I cut it down so much, I just left the important parts. But what I did end up getting was the bar cart that is secured, and you'll see it later in the video. But now I want to move into a piece of tech that's gonna be a nice upgrade for the living room. If you've been watching the channel for a long time, you know that I love projectors. But here's the thing, most portable projectors make you choose between a decent picture and a decent sound. But the Arzen Boom Mini, it's aiming to do both without needing a stack of extra equipment. So let's talk about projection quality first. You're looking at a native 1080p resolution with 500 NC lumens. It's bright enough to hold its own in a dim room or evening setting. And the autofocus and auto keystone correction are honestly game changers. All you have to do is just set it down and it aligns the picture perfectly within seconds. Where this thing really surprises me is the audio. It's packed with two 10-watt speakers that carry the Dolby Audio certification for that cinema-grade clarity. Now get this, they've included their own proprietary tech called Vibe Bass. It's a dedicated acoustic cavity design that produces a much deeper, more immersive low end than you'd expect from a projector this size. Just have a listen for yourself. The audio is truly next level, and in terms of immersion, this is really up there. Another feature that I really like about the Arzen Boom Mini is that it has Google Play TV built right within it. So very simple setup. You can connect via your phone and use your Google account, and from there you can pretty much auto log into a lot of your existing accounts. Now, given the specific time frame, it's currently the World Cup, and I think a lot of you guys are going to be tuning in to watch the games. This has been one of my favorite ways recently to catch up on the games. It's been an absolute joy to watch them on the projector with the beautiful bright picture that it creates and the amazing sound from the Vibe Bass and the Dolby Audio. Now, with that being said, Arzen is a trusted sponsor of the channel, and I wouldn't feature them if I didn't actually believe in the product. This one's really cool. I like it. It also comes with a built-in stand. Super simple, easy to use. So if you're interested in this one and you want to pick it up, then go ahead and click the link down below. Take advantage of it. And I want to give a big thank you to the team over at Arzen for sending this my way and making this video possible. Okay, so it's been a few days since the last upgrade, but I recently got another piece that I think is gonna make kind of a big difference here. I got these AI smart bulbs. Now, typically I would have gone for the Philips Hue light. That's just kind of the standard. It's one of the more popular ones. But I really wanted to try and create kind of like a living room makeover more on the budget side of things. to give you guys some of the options that you could also maybe afford. This is going to fit in basically everyone's budget. So these were actually really, really affordable. I got them off of Amazon. It's a 4-pack, and I think it's gonna go great exactly where I want to place them. So in this area right here, as you'll see, I have something that's on the way here. I'm gonna have like a mini bar thing where I'm gonna be putting a few bottles, you know, a few glasses and stuff like that, so I can make drinks and whatever. I typically host recently I've been hosting a lot, so this is going to be very practical. But as you see here in the corner over there, I have this light fixture, and essentially what I want to do is I want to replace the bulbs inside with these AI ones to kind of create a bit more ambient lighting in here. I can change the color, I can make them however I want. It's going to be a little bit more of a vibe in here, and I think it's just going to tie in the whole place together. So here I am again post-production, like the absolute donut that I am. I didn't check the actual sizes of the smart bulbs. So I ended up getting ones that are like significantly bigger than the size I have. So I obviously cannot use them, but I'll be featuring it in the next episode. Sick. And now we have just received the mini bar that I was talking about. So let's just jump right into it and build it. Now this is the mini bar that we actually browsed for on Amazon earlier in the video. I ended up buying it, and it turned out to be actually really cool. It's like the perfect size. It has this really cool muted gold color that's not too flashy. Kind of wanted something that was a little bit resonating with the more elegant, more premium style of things. So I think this one fits that criteria like literally perfect, and it's also not too big. Fits into my basement area pretty well. I was able to kind of just slot it into this little corner here. Now picture this, it would have the hued lights on the light, the bar, and then the lamp. And as you can see, I have a few bottles already. They were just kind of laying around. I already had the concept in mind, but now with this bar, it's just the perfect add-on. As you see, everything fits like a glove. It's truly awesome. I also picked up this really cool set of wine glasses that slot into this perfectly. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are after a few days of building a few things, searching, documenting, and pretty much renovating this place. It is finally over for episode 1, and this is the final result. For the most part, I think most of you would be thinking, well, that's it. And yeah, I mean, we're going step by step. And I've learned over time that going fast through things or rushing into things is not the solution. I mean, a lot of the times, one of the best examples is buying this blue rug right here. This was a rushed decision. Ended up not liking it. We pretty much wasted $200 on it, and now I still ended up buying a brand new one which fits so much better, but it took time and reflection. The moral of the story is that sometimes creating nice things, specifically in a living area like this where you'll be spending a lot of time, takes time and reflection, and you gotta sit over and, you know, consider a bunch of options. But with that being said, there's a lot more room to grow in this basement. First things first, we're obviously gonna be getting the right hue lights for the lamp. As you'll see, I have a lot more space left here. I'm going to be getting a really nice armchair. I've settled on a colorway you guys will see in episode 2. As promised in the beginning of the video, I said I was going to get rid of the bike, but we're currently having renovations in the backyard, so I won't be able to move this until the renovations are done. But with all that being said, I truly hope you have enjoyed this video. It's been an absolute pleasure. It's very different than what I typically do on the channel, but I'm really happy to be doing it, and I would love to do more. So this has been episode 1. If you've enjoyed, guys, a like and a sub is all you need to do to let me know that you've enjoyed and that you would like to see more. I should post episode 2 in the coming days, hopefully in short weeks. But with that being said, I hope you've enjoyed. I'll catch you guys very shortly on another video. I want to give a big thank you to Arzan for making this video possible, and until then, I'll catch you on the next one.